We're here with Chris Hardy at the Business of the Week. This week he is standing right next to me. What is the Star Business of the Week today?
Well, Star Business of the Week is Bates Gas Company. They've been in business for about 50 years now, family-owned business, small business here in Albany. That's kind of tends to be the focus of the Star Business of the Week. That's one of the reasons why we do this is because of small businesses like Bates Gas Company.
And they've been here for 50 years, like you said. What do you think the impact that they've had on the community is?
Well, I mean, obviously being a small business and being around as long as they have, the impact is, goes far and beyond the family that started it. His probably grandparents started the business, and he's continued to do that. But the economic impact has been in Albany for generations. It's not just something that a business that he started. So you're talking about generations of economic impact to the Albany and Dougherty County. So I mean, just that's phenomenal. Considering you're talking about 50 years of business. That's probably the majority of he was around here when the city practically got started.
He was telling me that earlier. And I know there are a few other gas companies in this city. What distinguishes this one from any other one that you can find down the block?
Well, I mean, obviously, there's several gas companies that are members of the chamber that support our organization, but they all have their own niche. They're all special in their own sort of way. Bates Gas Company, they're on the complete opposite end of town as some of the other ones. So the service that they can provide some of the citizens and businesses on this side of town, on East Albany, South Albany, they kind of have their own niche. They have their own little target market. So the people on this side of town depend on Bates Gas Company.
What are some positive things you've heard from people on this side of town about this gas company?
Well, I mean, again, you're talking about a business that's been around here for 50 years. If you go up, just look up the street and see all these, newer retail businesses, whether it be restaurants, what have you. This business was one of the first ones here. So you're talking about, people that drive up and down East Oglethorpe Boulevard for the last 50 years. People's parents, people's grandparents. This businesses that they always see. It's been here for, again, and I know we keep reiterating it, 50, you're talking about 50 years. Wow. It's, older than I am. So, so it's just, the people that have been around here the longest know Bates Gas Company because they were here first, and everything else just kind of followed them.
Well, perfect. Thank you, Chris Hardy. We'll be speaking with the owner in just a few minutes, but right now, back to you in the studio. I'm back here with owner Gary Bates, the Bates Gas Company. Good morning to you. You said this company has been up and running for 50 years. Yes, but right before we came on air, you told me the history behind it. For the people that did miss it, can you give them a little short history of the company?
Yes, my father moved here in 1957. He was in the Air Force, and he started the business part-time, and just because he saw a need to take care of his family. And he just worked hard and retired in 1966 from the Air Force, and by then he had a full-blown business going.
And you told me the business started in a trailer, and now you're in a great building. When did you take over the business?
I've been part of the business all my life, but I graduated from college in '79 and was full-time then, and I've been here ever since.
And ever since then, what do you think this business has had an impact on the community? What do you think you've done?
Well, we've tried to, we've always believed that, our job is to service people and to meet the needs and the best we can, and to be fair and honest and just treat our customers like family. That's what we've always done.
And for a gas company, there are many different kinds. What do you think puts you above any other gas company?
Well, we try to be a little bit more personal. We're may not be as shiny and as big, but, like I say, we try to meet the needs of each individual customer.
Which sounds fantastic. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of customers, especially since it is getting a little colder outside. What is probably your best memory with this company so far?
It's just, gosh, it's just growing up, in a family business, and seeing your kids grow up.
And your kids do take part in this business as well?
Yes, ma'am. My son, he is now actively involved. He graduated from college 2 years ago, and he's actively involved right now.
And this is part of the Albany Chamber of Commerce, the Star Business of the Week. How long have you been in the chamber?
I can't. I couldn't even tell you when. It's just for a long time. Yeah.
Well, congratulations to you.